Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look again in the forex market. We continue to take a look at the Great British Pound and Euro currency together, because it was interesting step yesterday that we have discussed on the cross currency. It's Euro cable. So currently we've got that breakout that we talked about yesterday. So depending on the behavior that we see, that could be either breakout in action to the parity between the Euro and Great British Pound, or it will be reversal and cable should show some healthy bounce. But as you can see on the performance on the Great British Pound, it has dropped right to the 115 area. So it's, I do not want even to comment this. Our next long-term target that we have specified in our weekly report stands at 113. This is the large monthly OP target. In the background of this action, because it stands not really too far from the current level, so you can see in 115 it's market trading right now. It's almost was at 114 area. So it's a big drop here. Totally ignored the XOP and these lows, so it just collapsed on the Great British Pound. It stands near the OP, but what the response will be, I'm currently do not dare even to suggest whether it will show some reaction, some response on this level or not. But in general, well, this is the target that we have, and we will consider it. Simultaneously, on the weekly chart of the Euro cable, as you can see, that's our range, this weekly chart that we discussed. And here we see healthy upward breakout. Well, probably we will have to wait for 1-2 sessions to see whether market will be able to hold above this area. But based on the action that we see right here with the running acceleration candles closing in right at the top, well, it seems that the breakout probably is correct and it's real. And following the technical view on the market, usually when the market shows the breakout of the long-term range, it moves in a direction of breakout approximately the same distance. So it means that Euro cable cross currency stands on the road to the parity. It means that the cable should drop more, and simultaneously some mutual effect could be if Euro will rise a bit. So that's two moments that we should keep an eye on. Because based on the recent action, as cable has shown the collapse while Euro has dropped a bit but mostly stands at the same areas, leads us to conclusion that this probably will develop in the same trend, so that the cable will continue dropping while Euro will stand at the current levels, or maybe even will show some bounce, something of that sort. There could be different scenarios for the same rally on the Euro cable cross, but we are following just the tendencies that we see right now in the markets, and we think that it will continue. So by this conclusion, we are watching for major targets on the Great British Pound. It's downward continuation, while in Euro maybe it will be some pullback. So let's see what we have. On Euro currency market has completed our target that we have specified yesterday. It will be ABC top, a bit steep pattern, but still we have a kind of the Garters triple to buy. As you can see, this is left wing of the pattern. It's very steep. It's BC leg to the down. It's the right wing of the pattern, and it suggests at least some bounce here to the upside. Its nearest target stands approximately 1060, 1070 confidence resistance. So currently we will consider just tactical steps. We will not take a look at the longer time perspective and what will happen. But currently, guys, we're just watching for a nearest standing target. Also, I will give you the hint. If market will close somewhere around this area, we could get also the bullish grabber on the weekly chart on the Euro. Well, that also stands in agreement with the idea of this action, guys. So what we could get on the Euro currency today, here on the 4-day time chart, this is kind of the bullish engulfing pattern, and potentially I think that we could consider something of that sort. So maybe we'll get direct ABCD pattern, but more probable that we will get some kind of Garters triple to buy here first and possible upper direction next. Some kind of the ABCD pattern probably here will be formed. Later, it could turn to some greater pattern, maybe it's reverse scanning shoulders will be or something that sort. We have the bullish divergence, which means not too much in the current situation in the markets, but still we have the technical tool. Well, all that I could say here is watch for clear patterns, guys, and do not marry any position. So take the nearest standing targets. So, for example, if market will show the guard is cheaper to buy, you could try and take the position with the minimal target right to the upside, well, and fix profit as soon as you could do. Well, and let's see how situation will develop here. Just wait for a clear patterns before taking the position. That's our suggestion. But it is interesting to take a look at the in complex how it looks, what the shape we have together: euro cable cross, and Great British pound. So that led us to prepare some more or less reasonable trading plan. So taking together the trends that we have on these two currencies and on the cross, we could suggest approximately that cable should continue dropping while euro should show some bounce. That will be in agreement with this setup that we have on the cross currency. So let's see whether it's happen in reality or not.